Harpagus has a plan. Harpagus appeared devoted to King Astyages, but the wound in his heart from how King Astyages killed his own son as punishment for not killing Cyrus grew and grew. His life focus became seeking revenge. Faking loyalty for years, he kept his position as the leading general to King Astyages, as he silently plotted. His hope was in Cyrus, whom he had rescued. Harpagus sent continual reports to Cyrus of the king's tyranny and misgovernance. Certainly, as Cyrus came into adulthood, he was aware of his grandfather's follies. Meanwhile, Harpagus was always telling the influential Medes of the talents and character of Cyrus. Cyrus married Cassidane. They were dearly devoted to each other. After their marriage, Cyrus's true birth father, Cambyses, died. The couple would name their firstborn son after him. With Cyrus's Persian father Cambyses gone, Cyrus was now in position of satrap or puppet king of Persia under his grandfather Astyages. Harpagus felt it was time to persuade Cyrus to rise in mutiny. First, he concluded cautiously with principal men in the Median kingdom. Would they support Cyrus in a takeover? When he found they would, he composed an important letter explaining his plan to Cyrus. If Cyrus came with his loyal Persian troops, he would find many willing to help him in a coup to take over his grandfather's empire. Astyages was always suspicious of threats to his throne. He surveyed all communication. To hide this letter from the king's guards, Harpagus took a dead hare from a recent hunt and put the letter inside this pelt. Then carefully sewed the skin so his work would not be detected. His messengers looked like hunters carrying a simple catch. They walked undetected to Cyrus, giving him the hare. They instructed him that he must open it alone. When Cyrus read the letter and plans of Harpagus, his heart opened to the idea. Here was a man who had saved his life and not killed him as a baby. He knew what a tyrant his grandfather was. Cyrus fabricated a letter giving himself a commission for the Persian army. He armed each man with an axe. The army was taken the first day to a forest where they were commanded to fell trees. The next day, Cyrus prepared a grand banquet for them. He spoke to them at the banquet, asking them which day they liked the best, the hard day of labor, falling trees, or the banquet. Then he compared their efforts on the first day with the hard, fruitless efforts endured serving King Astyages. He compared the banquet with the awards they might have in serving him. The army chose allegiance to Cyrus. As Astyages heard that Cyrus had an army gathered to attack, he collected a large force and put Harpagus in command. Harpagus let a few leaders of the troops know his plan to unite with Cyrus, but he did not feel it safe to tell all the soldiers. As the two groups met, some fought valiantly at first, but seeing a large body deserting to Cyrus, the Medes were easily overpowered by the Persians. When King Astyages heard of the defection of Harpagus, he was thrown into a rage. The danger of Cyrus's approach was imminent. His magi had misled him, and he had them all killed. He ordered every man capable of bearing arms to come forward, and was soon leading an immense force. But he underrated the power of Cyrus's soldiers and was quickly defeated. The king was taken prisoner. Harpagus revealed the plots he had formed for years and taunted the king. "See now how your killing my son has led to your downfall." The result of this battle was the complete overthrow of King Astyages and brought Cyrus to the throne of Media and Persia. As for Astyages, Cyrus kept him in house arrest until he died, without doing him any further injury. Cyrus, having been thus born and educated, came to the throne of an empire.